Hey everyone, the Russian Fazbear here, and welcome back to another ceiling fan demonstration video. Today we have a Casablanca Panama I in the rather rare Moroccan Sand finish. Moroccan Sand is essentially a beige-like color. It's slightly darker than antique white, and it's, basically beige. But Casablanca, they have to give it some more appealing sounding name to the wacky decorators of the 80s, so they called it Moroccan Sand. Aside from the rare color, though, it is just your run-of-the-mill Panama. It's from January of 1987. And the blades are glossy and slightly newer as their bump tip. I don't believe bump tip was a thing until 1989 or 1990 in the Casablanca lineup. And there is some paint missing on the downrod and blade brackets, however. It's not really that bad from a distance. And of course, the fan is IntelliTouch. So now, without further ado, we will start it up on speed 1. I got 2 of these fans from Dan Newman in spring of last year. As far as I know, he came across them at his local Habitat store, and I asked if I could buy them off of him, and he agreed to it, so that's how they ended up in my possession. And there are 2 of them, and they're identical to each other. They also came with polished brass spotlight kits and polished brass downrod extensions of, I think, about 1 or 2 feet. Speed 2. And a video on the second Moroccan Sand Panama will come a little later. And because the fans themselves, they're both from January of 1987, and the blades appear slightly newer with the gloss and the bump tip. I mean, gloss blades were a thing at the time, but, with the bump tip mainly. And the fact that the spotlight kits and the downrod extensions were in polished brass, that does lead me to believe that these motors sat at a lighting showroom for a while until they were eventually bought by somebody. Speed 3. And it might be getting a little darker in here, as I believe there's a cloud passing by outside. Though overall the fan is in really good shape. Like I said, it does have a little paint missing on the brackets and downrod, but the bearings are good. It has a new flywheel, and the fan is also pretty well balanced. So that's all fine and good. Speed 4. Speed 5. And speed 6. And the sun's starting to come back out again, which is good. It's a good fan. Blows lots of air like all Casablancas do. And it does also blend with the white ceiling rather well. You know, being, I mean, Moroccan Sand is a beige, which is technically an off-white, so, you know, it blends well. And we'll turn it off, and for some reason the board did not make the beeping noise to indicate it, but it's still turned off. It's a little weird, but whatever. So anyways, there you go. This is the first of 2 Moroccan Sand Casablanca Panamas.